the whole idea of conducting or doing this hackathon in general was with the type of technologies we are dealing with, the types of problem. We just wanted everybody to know, like, what we do. Like how I mentioned earlier, we spoke to a lot of people at these conferences. We told them about these are the kind of problems we are solving, and they were very curious. And it also sometimes bring an opportunity to collaborate with a lot of talented people and very good products in the market as well. They could have a lot of times they have very simple problems which they are just trying to solve it with very complex solutions, and they just overlook things, the simplest of the simplest things. And we just thought, why not do something like this event and just show to the world what kind of problems we solve at Seneca Global. In this specific case, it was the data engineering domain, the technology domain we chose, because we deal with a lot of data engineering products. We do have a couple, and especially the ones that we work with, Rahul and I. We are solving a lot of data engineering problems. There are various ways of solving these problems. There are a lot of tools that exist already that could be used. You just plug and play, you ingest data. It makes things a lot easier. But at the same time, the way we solve the problems are more optimized. It's very cost effective, and we go that programmatic way. Our approach is more. We are more into writing very clean, so efficient, faster code with really good time complexity and all that kind of stuff. We handle a lot of things. Jerry knows. I mean, Jerry can also jump in here and add a lot of stuff. The kind of problems we solve here, Jerry.
So I was going to add, I mean, there are multiple thoughts behind conducting a hackathon. One of them was to reach out to the user community and figure out where the talent is. I mean, we were focusing on specifically on the data engineering aspect as well. And we were trying to use this as another springboard to get tightly connected with HypePy, the local Python
Yeah.
community. And that opens up a lot more opportunities. I mean, expands our sphere of influence. So that was the original idea. I mean, expand our sphere of influence, identify some good talent, and focusing on the data engineering aspect as well.
Yeah, for narrowing down on the data engineering, for us non-developers out there, you hear Python developer and you just think, oh, well, a Python developer is a Python developer. But I assume, knowing a little bit more, that there's some specialization in terms of skill set within, Python itself. So it makes sense that we would narrow down the scope of this hackathon to address a data engineering problem and not just product development writ large, right? Otherwise, this would have been a month-long event, I assume.